countries to provide information and knowledge to the people of the country. Media is considered to be the best platform or medium of communication for masses. There is no doubt about it that media plays an important role in disseminating information and knowledge. It keeps us aware and informed about happening across the world. Basically, media acts as a bridge between the citizens and the government of the country. Media acts like a third eye to the government. It brings transparency between the people and the government. Media as the fourth pillar of the democracy. Media as the fourth pillar of democracy plays a vital role in making people of country mindful of social, political and economical exercises around them. It resembles a mirror which uncovers the exposed truth and brutal substance of the life. A news media being the fourth pillar of the democracy, be it a print media or television, radio, its main purpose is to educate and spread awareness with impartial news without any alterations or control. Because people trust what they read, see and hear through the media platforms and tend to develop thoughts and opinions based on the information they are perceiving. So it becomes really important and necessary for the media to disseminate news or information that is based on true facts and figures. As it has a huge impact and influence on the masses, the impact of media suppressions on the country and its people. Media as the watchdog plays a very important role in every democracy, so in the world's largest democracy its role becomes important. If we unfold the history of India, Indian media has always been known for its trustworthy and influential impact in the social, economical and political climate of the nations. But in the recent years, the practice of paid news and growth in TRP has shortened the trust over media drastically. And because of this, the biggest victim here turns out to be the Indian democracy. In the recent years, the practice of taking money and favors from corporate houses, politicians, governments and from big organizations so that media could show favorable news about them and has become a common practice in journalism and is destroying the ethics of a journalist. As a result, the truth about the gambles and biasness of the government and the political party is not shown, due to which the people of the country are likely to suffer the most. So even if some of the media houses or journalists want to provide the true information to the public, they are always being shut by the threat calls or intimidation or simply just being censored by the authorities. As mentioned before, in today's world, the practice of taking favors and money from the government and authorities has made media biased towards them, and they often do not disseminate true information or something which is against them in order to portray good public image and to establish a government propaganda in the minds of the citizens. Government has always been a suppression body to Indian media. Government since ages is suppressing media for informing and educating public. The most relevant example that comes to my mind is the censorship of the press during the 1975 emergency, when the owners of media houses and many journalists were put into the jail by the authorities for publishing the truth about the government. A special department was formed to censor the news, and it is very obvious that's why the government was into suppressing the press, because it didn't want the truth about the emergencies to come out. Back then in 1975, Prime Minister Indira Gandhi suppressed the media for publishing truth, and now our present time Prime Minister is also suppressing the media to establish himself as the savior of the country. If we talk about today's situation, when the whole world is stuck in the tsunami of coronavirus, when the people across the world are dying in numbers and every possible solutions or assumed vaccination has been failed to cure the epidemic, most of the countries are in complete lockdown because the spread of the COVID-19 is unstoppable. And in such situation, the people of the largest democracy, that is why India, has a full-fledged right to get information about this global issue, because the country is in a complete lockdown for past 26 days, and in such a situation, the citizens look up to media to get the true and complete information about what is happening around the globe.